welcome back to Glory Supporters. This is episode 7.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. Well, unlucky for Northampton, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They lost. Northampton, you're dead to us.
Sorry.
Yeah. On to Wycombe, I guess.
Yeah.
Really, we didn't really get much time with Northampton, and to be honest, we probably deserve to stay with them at least another week based off how the game went.
Yeah.
We had 2 weeks with them, 2 games, win streak. I reckon probably a win was a fair result this weekend, but unfortunately was a loss. Big thanks to people engaging with us on in the comments on TikTok. There was a nice gentleman who actually works for Northampton, offered for us to come down to watch a game at some point this month. Unfortunately, because Northampton lost, we will not be able to take you up on that offer. So maybe in the future, maybe we'll get back to Northampton.
Yeah, win us back.
Yes,
Win us back.
yeah, it'd be nice. I would like to see us get back to one of the original clubs at some point. I think that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
That we've had a lot of the comments that we've had on TikTok and social media basically has kind of questioned when we've been doing match recap as to why we aren't watching the games, why we're not going to see the games, etc. Just wanted to kind of address that because myself and Kieran would love to go to all the games, whether it's a Saturday, Sunday, midweek. But as you can imagine, logistically, living in North Yorkshire, in Harrogate, some of the teams that we have been drawn so far, Reading, Peterborough, Northampton, very southern, quite a trek away, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, etc. The only game we were able to get to obviously was the Peterborough-Barnsley game, which we went to Barnsley to watch, so an away game for the Peterborough fans and us at the time. So we just wanted to address that. Logistically, it's fairly difficult, and financially as well, tickets, fuel, trains, etc. Fairly difficult. While this is something that we're definitely enjoying doing and will continue to enjoy, we'll have to weigh up when we can go to games, when we can, etc. So we will be trying to get to as many as possible going forward.
I think maybe one a month we'll try and aim for.
That'd be really
that might
good.
not always work out, and I think as well, out of all of the leagues, probably excluding the Premier League, League One is the worst for northern teams. There's not many. So Championship, League Two, plenty of teams, and if we ever get into either of those leagues, we'll be able to get to a lot of the matches as well. So League One probably isn't the best for us at the moment in terms of location, but we'll try and get to as many as possible, and we are willing to make the trip down south from time to time, but it's not something that we can commit to every week at this moment, but hopefully in the future we can.
Yeah, we want to get to as many as possible, but for now, unfortunately, you are stuck with my fairly basic match recaps, which leads me on to it now. So, again, from the highlights, it looks like a fairly steady game. First 5 minutes, the goal went in, fumble from the Northampton goalkeeper, bit of a mistake, bit of a goalmouth scramble, and 2 of the Wycombe lads managed to virtually headbutt each other and the ball to get it over the line. So, that was 1-0, and then by the looks of things, stat-wise, Northampton probably edged it, probably deserved to win the game. I know a lot of you have commented, there's been a lot, aren't there, on social saying we deserve to win, it was cheating, it was this, it was offside, it was God knows what. So Northampton fans clearly very unhappy with the result. So you obviously feel like you deserve to win that, but unfortunately we're now on the Wycombe bandwagon, so I'm going to disagree politely.
You guys are all wrong.
You're all wrong.
Yeah.
So Northampton had more XG, more shots on goal, more corners. And in the highlights, it just looked like you were lacking that finishing touch. I think Hoskins had a shot that he just dragged wide. I know you guys have made sure that we're aware that he's the Northampton GOAT. But very, very basic game, very League One standard. And unfortunately, means that, unfortunately, means we're now Wycombe fans and we'll support them now.
Yeah, Wycombe all the way.
Wycombe.
See where this one takes us.
See what win streak we can get. Maybe more than 2.
Yeah. I mean, what's the record? Peterborough we on 3. I think
4.
It was the 4th game. They won 3.
Yeah, 4th game I think they lost.
Yeah, so 3's to beat at the moment. Peterborough is still the most successful team in Glory Supporters as it stands. Although they've not been doing too great since they...
Yeah, they've been fairly poor. We've still got notifications turned on for them all. Reading, Peterborough, Northampton now.
Following you all the way, but
So-
right now, it's Wycombe's time. Alright, so it's going to be a little different format for this video because there's no game over the weekend for Wycombe. They were supposed to play Cambridge, but it's been postponed. I can only assume that's because of international break and either Cambridge or Wycombe have got players representing their countries.
Which I would be surprised at, by the way, based on how bad both teams are. No offence to either.
Yeah. Who is representing their country? That'd be good to know. Maybe San Marino.
Papua New Guinea, San Marino. Just he'll take anyone with a great grandma of San Marinian.
San Marinian.
Is that a word? San Marinian?
I don't know. What is that? What is the term for that? Anyway, if they've got 2 legs and they can play for another country, they're probably taking one of those players.
Yeah.
But anyway, on to Wycombe Wanderers. What do we know about them? So doing the usual Wikipedia search, find out the very basics, and then hopefully you guys can get involved and tell us more. Give us what we really need to know. Like, this is just the very, very finer details of what the club is. So kicking things off, they were founded in 1887. They have 2 nicknames. Again, I don't know if that's an old nickname and a new nickname, but there's the Blues and then there's the Chairboys. Which one are you? I assume the Blues. The Blues seems...
I don't know. I would have thought Chairboys would be historic, and the Blues is just like, let's just call ourselves the Blues.
Yeah.
The blue kit.
Yeah. Well, which one are you?
Yeah.
Are you both? If you are the Chairboys, why are you the Chairboys? They play at Adams Park.
Presuming that's not just some bloke called Adam that has a park that lets you play there. So please.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Give us something. The best stuff we've had from here. Obviously, this is the steady way. So the best stuff we've had from here has come from yourselves, like commenting on the socials. So please fire away at us. Reply to us with what we're saying.
I want to know
tell us the crack.
Who's like cult hero. I can assume I know who the cult hero is. Mr. Akinfenwa, who also turns out to be your top goal scorer with 60 goals, which over a club that is like 130, 140 years old.
It's pretty underwhelming.
That's pretty, yeah. Doing our Dead or Alive theme.
We know he's alive.
We know he's alive.
Probably still a tank.
Yeah, absolute unit. You recently left Wycombe. Was it after, not the last season, past the season before, when I think you guys didn't get out, didn't go through the playoffs, if I remember correctly. Maybe you got to the playoff finals and then lost, or?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I kind of remember that. I think you're right. I don't think it was last year.
No,
Maybe
definitely
before.
wasn't last year. I think it was the one before.
Yeah.
But what else do we know?
Nothing drastic. Nothing drastic. Record signing, record sale. Please comment with them. Best cup run is FA Trophy winners, which is the shit FA Cup. Which won in 1990, 1991 season, 92-93 season. League One playoff winners 2020. So, okay.
So did they?
So they ended up championship, dropped down.
Yeah.
Maybe then got playoffs again with Akinfenwa being there.
Yeah.
Then was like, I'm off, call it a day. Just go to the gym and chill out.
And then Rivals. So you've got a few rivals. Want to know which one is the main one? Everyone has a main one.
Yeah.
But the ones we were able to get off the internet were Oxford United as the M40 derby. Maybe that's the main one. I don't know. MK Dons. Everyone hates MK Dons apparently, so not surprised. That's the Buckinghamshire derby. Luton Town out of your league now, unfortunately. And then Reading, our first Glory supporters team.
Yeah. So sorry, Reading fans that were now with Wycombe. If any of the Reading fans are still following us, that is, who knows?
I doubt it.
Maybe not. We noticed that followers have dipped here and there, but if you want to follow the journey, obviously stick to it. And like I said, we may end up back at the same teams.
Yeah. Also, we hated Reading. We really shit on Reading from the start. So
We
I
can't
don't
do it.
think I don't think we really earned any right to have any fans from Reading. So.
No, we weren't thrilled when we got them.
No, we're not going to do fixtures and predictions today. That's going to be a next week video.
Yeah.
But one to ponder. They play Blackpool on Saturday the 16th.
Yeah.
So kind of want to get to a Blackpool game.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to try and get to that game if we can.
Yeah.
I do think.
Is it home or away?
I think it's at Blackpool.
Hang on.
From what I read.
Hang on. Oh no, it's
No,
at
it's at
Wycombe.
Wycombe. So
Never mind. So we want Blackpool to win actually. So we can go to Blackpool purely for some nice rides on Donkey. I was thinking more like the Pepsi Max or the Tango Ice Blast. Do they still exist?
No. Pleasure Beach must still be there.
Yeah, surely. Well, anyway.
Moving on.
Next week we'll check in with predictions. Any news that you guys can give us about Wycombe, please do comment. We said it a few times, but let's hear some more. Yeah, the more the better. And then I'll go over Fantasy Premier League as well. Give you an update on that.
We had a pretty good week. So.
We did. We're doing all right. We're climbing the table.
Cameron Archer, Sheffield United, my boy. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, saved the week really, to be honest.
He did a job.
Anyway, see you guys next week.
Take it easy.
What do we say for Wycombe?
Up the Blues or up the chair, boys?
Up the chair, boys.
Up the chair, boys.
Bosh.
Bush.